Hello, my queens. It's your esoteric, ethereal Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. I am doing a daily energy tarot reading for May 27th, 2018. Right now it's the 26th, the night before, so hopefully this can help you as you navigate the energy for tomorrow. Let me go ahead and just show you what I've laid out in the spread already. This card here, when I was shuffling and dealing the spread, this was the bottom of the deck. It signifies the specific tone of a reading, the underlying energy, the connecting influence, whatever it is that spirit wants to bring attention to. That's what the bottom of the deck card signifies for me. This top row up here just kind of clarifies the situation, give some background details for what's going on and why this happened to be the highlighted energy. This second row here deals with how you're currently dealing with it, like how it has influenced your present, moment. And this third row down here is like the final outcome or a solution to whatever this bottom of the deck issue or topic is here. So that's pretty much how I lay the cards out. And I'll go ahead and get into reading them for you. The bottom of the deck card we have here is the Nine of Cups. The way I'm reading this, what I'm picking up on with the Nine of Cups is like, right now you're not emotionally invested in pretty much anything, or, well, I'm not going to say anything. You're not emotionally invested. Oh Lord, did I have, y'all don't let me, if I had all that color on my teeth, and anyway, I probably did, but I caught it and licked it off. Yeah, anyway, when you have that, it's like, it's not anything that you don't care about, it's anyone. You don't really care about anyone. You don't have any emotional attachment to anyone. But the Nine of Cups tells me that you do have offers all around. You have offers all around, and obviously you do, because in the rest of the whole 9-card spread here, it shows this lady just surrounded by pretty much interested men. I'm picking up at least 2, probably 3. Like realistically 3, not just saying, oh, I went out to the mall today and like 3 guys, were interested in me, or, they didn't come and approach you or anything. Like they just kind of smirked or, stared or something like that. I'm not talking about that type of male attention. I mean like real life offers, like 3 men around you who really want something with you. Or, I mean, even if it's a friends with benefits type relationship, they want that with you. So it's like 3 men around you that want that with you. Now, if you're not dealing with 3 men, it could be 1 man who is interested in you, and then another man who is like bipolar as fuck. It's like 2 sides to this person. Or when you met him, he was like an immature person, and now you can actually see that he's grown up. So it's like you are seeing the immature version of him versus the grown-up version of him. And you may have already had something with the immature version, and the grown-up version is trying to offer you something now that you've been away from him because you couldn't take any more of the immature version. So it's like the grown-up him trying to give you something, even though you still have memory and are kind of traumatized by the immature him, against some other guy who's interested in you, who may be someone you just met, or someone that you had your eye on for a long time and just never really, gets never really pursued the relationship. So it's not something that you're not pressed about it. I'll just say that. But just looking at the spread, like that stood out to me, this one woman in the middle. And why do I hear that game? Why do I hear it and I'm recording?
love wasn't coming with you.
What does that have to do with? So that's my first time pausing a video. I didn't know that I could actually pause it and resume it. I thought if I stopped, I had to stop the whole video. Anyway, where was I? My goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me get back in my element. So you're just not interested. You're not really emotionally invested in any of these people. There's not really an attachment to any one of them. Instead, right now, you're kind of just focused on self-love and your own self-worth, building that up, because you did go through some mess that got you to the point where you just don't want to really be involved. Like, you don't want to be needed by anyone right now. You don't want to have to deal with anyone's flaws right now other than your own. You're just building yourself back up, and you're probably more invested in like how you look, how your house looks, how your bank account looks, than you are about some, you know, man or a woman or whoever trying to come along and scoop you up. It's just not, it's not where your head is at right now. So the ones coming at you, they're probably feeling like you're going to burst their bubble, or you have already burst their bubble. Maybe they were calling you and you weren't picking up, or trying to hold a conversation with you and you were cutting them short, just basically letting them know you're not interested. And you might actually have some sort of interest in this person, but it's not pressing enough to the point where you're trying to pursue anything with anyone. Again, you're just kind of focused on yourself. Excuse me. Even though I've already kind of went into, you know, a clarifier on this bottom of the deck card, I did want to just show you this top row, the Six of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. And that's pretty much why I was saying that I am showing somebody who, I mean, they genuinely might be a good guy for you, but there's just not any interest here. Like, this is like disinterest. You know, a seemingly good guy, like he's charming, he's nice. I'm just not really interested. You know what I mean? He's not really, it's not going to break his heart that you're not, you know, falling head over heels for him, or not, you know, just jumping into his arms. But, I mean, he has interest in you, but it doesn't seem like it's just enough right now. Like, that's not where your mind is at. Your mind is not on relationships. Yeah, it's like you just need a break. I'm just feeling like you need a break. On the second row, we have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. All of these, again, yesterday, the reading for today, which, you know, I posted earlier for the 26th, was talking about that, you know, 3 reverse cards in a row or a lot, you know, repetitively showing up in a reading. For me, that just kind of tells me that there's like a lot of inner self-reflection going on here. Like, you just really diving deep, digging into the roots of what's going on, what's you know, getting you down. Now, you're very still conscious, of course, of the failed relationship and what you didn't want, and how it felt to be in that relationship that you didn't want, and how you were being. So you're definitely evaluating that, but you're also evaluating the person that came in and was kind of like all talk, no action. You're just evaluating that and just looking deeply at yourself. There you go again. Thinking, thinking, how did I let it get that bad? Like, how did I let that person get me to that point where I ended up just losing myself entirely, and, you know, ended up in some mess that I didn't want to be in? So you're examining all of that. And the other person who maybe I was talking about earlier is one guy who was immature and growed up. He may be, you know, still taking some time to kind of put himself together, so not fully all the way giving you everything that you need, but you probably just know, or you feel it, that he still wants something with you. You just kind of feel it that he wants something with you, even if he hasn't explicitly expressed it to you yet. You just kind of know. It's one of those relationships where, I mean, y'all go through stuff. Again, he is the immature person that you have a past with, so y'all go through stuff. Y'all have been through mess. It's been an off and on again type thing, so you're used to it. You know he'll be back to you sooner or later, but you also know that this time things are maybe a little bit different because he really could have grown up as a result of you just like really cutting ties with him, like blocking him, stop talking to him this time, stop picking up his phone calls this time. When he pull up at your house, like don't answer the door type stuff. You could have really just, blocked him out this time. So that's what prompted him to really make the change and kind of grow up a little bit. If that's the energy of who you're talking to, one good guy who likes you that you're not really interested in, and then this guy who was immature and then has grown up. Now, if it's just you really do have those three guys after you, then this one could be somebody who's younger than you, or he's the youngest of the people who are after you. And you're so into being taken care of, and just like your standards are really like over the top high right now because of what you've been through. So it's not looking good for him. He kind of just, I'm gonna throw my little ring in the fire, but I'm probably not gonna become the man that is your provider or who gives you everything you want, because he probably just ain't got it like that yet. Like before you went through all of this mess in life and became jaded, because this could be seen as the card of a jaded person. Before you became jaded with dating and how men are or how women are, how you feel about them negatively, like before you experienced all of that, maybe you would have gave this poor fella right here a chance. But now it's not. You're not just looking for that puppy love anymore. Like, you want somebody to build with, because you also realize that financial problems and being unstable as far as like emotionally, like the grown people problems, like you have your big girl panties on. So just because somebody come through and they give you a little tingle in your little loins, or they talk some game to you and make it sound good, you're not really looking at that. And maybe this person right now is, you kind of can just tell he still got milk behind the ear. Like he ain't really fully off the porch yet. So we're going to leave Stoop Kid where he is and keep on moving. Now, on the third row, we have this Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. That Ten of Pentacles card is upright, though. That Ten of Pentacles card, though. This upside down Seven of Cups. It's like you are so scarred by your past relationships. Like, just completely over it. Like, and I don't even mean scarred in the terms of like you crying every night, you depressed over it. It's just, again, jaded. Like, once again, that jaded type energy is just like you're disillusioned with love. So it don't matter how good a man approaches you, he would have to just basically be swinging off monkey bars and turning all types of tricks and wrestling lions, goddamn, lifting up cars with his bare hands. What is all this lighting stuff out here? Anyway, he would have to be doing all of that. Just be doing some extra Superman type stuff to really catch your attention. And it ain't really none of them out here these days that's doing all of that for a woman. There are men who do that, but it's not as, you kind of have to be extra dolled up and extra overdid. But if you that Queen of Pentacles woman from the 26th reading, you probably could be that woman that have men flipping and doing crazy stuff and dancing for you and telling jokes and just a pure light talent show trying to get your attention. You very well could be that person. But what I'm seeing here is that you just at this point where it really don't matter what a man does or what a woman does. Whoever is coming after you, all of these offers, they are not phasing you. Like, you are so into just taking care of yourself and making sure that you're healed before you try to get into something else. Like, brother here, if you're the guy who is grown up, you just gonna have to realize that you just gonna have to come with it. Like we honor the changes you have made. And this is how you're feeling. We honor the changes you've made. I see you. I see you, boo. I see you. But I'm just not that girl anymore. I'm just on a higher level now. I've changed. I've changed. And I just need more. I need all of it. I need you to run me my money. I need you to provide a stable foundation for me. I need you to take care of me mentally, spiritually, physically, sexually, financially. I need it all. You have developed these crazy high maintenance standards, and I applaud you for it. I applaud you for it. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't gonna find no man that's like that. You're not gonna find a man that da-da-da-da-da and who da-da-da-da-da for you and who take you da-da-da-da-da and who buy you da-da-da-da. You ain't gonna find no man like that, girl. That's fairy tale. That's a unicorn. You keep your eye on the prize, baby. You keep your eye on that, because that unicorn lies in your midst. This right, what it look like? What it look like? And when I was looking at this spread, I didn't pay attention to that. But what does that horse with that sword in that particular spot, what does that look like? It's your unicorn. You keep looking, honey. You keep on. These two cards right here together tells me that you were so dissatisfied with where your last relationship or where your whole love life up to this point has led you. You're so disappointed in that you decide that you're not going to accept any of the things that you've accepted before. You're doing a complete overhaul of everything that was acceptable to you. Complete overhaul. Nothing about what you're attracted to is the same as it used to be. Like, you really are looking for a grown-ass man. You really are. And it's those uncompromising standards that lead you to the Ten of Pentacles, that lead you to every single thing that your heart desires. It leads you to that because when you hold tight to what you want, first you tell the universe what it is you want, then you trust that it is yours. The universe is going to always test you. Let me tell you something. Especially if you have any ounce of like Capricorn in you. And this is a lot of earth in this reading, so you probably do. If you have any ounce of Capricorn in you, baby, you're going to be tested so hard. I'm talking about all type of... The universe is going to send you everything that you say you want. It's going to look like it, but it's not going to be what you want. It's going to look like it, but it's not going to be it. Just to see how you're going to act when the universe give it to you. If you respond positively, then yeah. But if you go to letting them red flags fly by and not acknowledging them, and you so stuck on the fact that it looks like what I want, so it gotta be what I want. This is it. This is it. I think they might be lying to me, but nope, I'm gonna ignore that because he looked like what I want. The universe gonna test you to see if you're gonna let them red flags fly. If you let them fly, you just gonna keep repeating those cycles until you learn to acknowledge your intuition when it's telling you something ain't right. That's not really what I want, and I'm not gonna sit around and accept this. I see a red flag, so obviously this can't be what the universe has for me because the universe knows exactly what I want, and this isn't exactly what I want. So I need to let this go so that I can make room for exactly what I want. That's the energy of these cards together. You've been through some mess. It left you jaded. You're not dealing with nothing less than exactly what you want. To others, it seems like you have impossibly high standards. It seems like hogwash nonsense, like you're looking for a unicorn. But that's exactly what's going to put you in a place where you actually manifest what it is you want. When you're uncompromising with your desires, that's when you can actually get what you want. Because that's showing full trust and faith in the universe to deliver exactly what you wanted. That's a real belief in the law of attraction. So you on this path where you just kind of like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's all about me and my happiness. Stay on that path. Stay on it. It's somebody out here who's been wondering and thinking, is it good that I'm being this selfish? Yes. It's awesome that you're being that selfish, because a lot of people, especially a lot of women, never reach that point in their life. They literally, from the time that they are born to the time that they die, live by someone else's standards, accept others' behavior for the fear of not being, known as a lady, or not being seen as feminine, for having opinions. It's time to just, with this reading, I did jot this down on my little notebook. With this reading, I'm just gonna leave a couple of songs that come to mind. Like, it's something I'm gonna do, because I'm always singing on these videos. So in the description box, I'm just gonna start leaving like a little mini playlist of songs that kind of embody the energy of the reading that I've just recorded. And for this like spread, I see Big Pimpin' by Jay-Z. I got no passion, I got no patience, and I hate waiting. Like, you don't really care about that. Like, it's not a big deal. You're not pressed for no man. You're not pressed for no woman. Like, you're just not pressed. You're good. You're sitting pretty. With your impossibly high standards. Like, nothing can please you. Nothing, well, no one can really please you. Like, it's money over everything. The second song is Beyonce, Irreplaceable. Like, you must not know about me. That's how you feel right now. Like, even with all of these guys around you, you're looking at them like, you must not know about me. Like, if they're not coming with their A game, with their 100% hardest, it's like, you're replaceable. I'm not. It's something about you that's special, and that's why so many offers are being made to you right now. That's why you turning heads when you walk into a room. Like, your energy is like, when you focusing on yourself and your self-worth, and you're investing in your physical improvement, and you're seeing results in your physical life of the hard work that you're putting in, whether it be losing weight or, applying feng shui in your home, or, cleaning out your car, because that's a task itself. Like, if you have children, like, small changes like that in your physical environment, they heighten your energy, and you give off these heightened vibrations, and people feel that, and that's why they're so attracted to you. But you just like, I don't care. And the third song that I have for this reading is Drake, Nice for What? Nice for what to these knights and pages and kings? Nice for what to them? Like, okay, yeah, you're a nice guy, you're charming, and oh, you talk a really good game. Like, you're really sweet. You tell me everything I want to hear, and show me something. You want proof. It's a lot of earth in this. It's a lot of earth, and I see swords. So it's like you cut into the harder stuff. You want to see proof. You don't really, you thinking sharply, but you ain't trying to hear a lot of talk. You want to see results. That's pretty much it. Like, it's not a whole bunch of being in your feelings. It's like, the only way you're in your feelings is the fact that you, once again, are disillusioned, like, by love. Like, everything that you thought about love was tainted. So it's like, right now, I'm just not touching that. I'm just going to focus on me until I know I'm ready to step back and start wading in that water. Right now, I don't want to wade in the water. Like, I just want to kind of chill. I don't want to be in the pond and say it's other fish in the sea and blase. You're not really in the pond right now. You're kind of just chilling off to the side somewhere. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's basically the overall message. I feel like why it was given to me is just to tell you that this is a good way to get into manifestation. Like, this is a sweet spot. This is a prime opportunity to really get into law of attraction and manifestation. Because with these offers coming to you and you just not feeling no type of way about it, like, that's prime energy, that's manifestation power. A powerful manifester, like, they have so much power that they can pick and choose from what they want. You have that pick and choose attitude where, okay, I don't need you, sir, and I definitely don't need you. Miss one, the next 15 one coming. That's how it is. Like you're not attached to anybody. And being detached and thinking clearly and being really focused on what it is that you want, that's how you manifest that shit, man. That's it. This is like break the cycle energy. Like your whole mentality about stuff is, I mean, if it's good for me, great. If it's not good for me, I can do without it. And that's awesome. That's pure detachment. That's the energy of detachment. And from that energy, you can literally co-create anything your heart's desire. Because you're not wanting for nothing. So that tells the universe that you already have what it is you want or everything that you need. And everything else is an option. So they throw you more options. Throw you more blessings. This is awesome. Y'all doing it, ladies. The divine feminine, you're doing it. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I have enjoyed these daily readings, and I've only done 3 so far, but I've really enjoyed it because every day I see like progression. I see a step. I see another chapter of this story, and it's such a beautiful story. It's a beautiful tale of the divine feminine, and I love it. I really like it, and I wish y'all the best. Girl, keep being bougie, honey. Keep being bougie, boo. I'll see you next time. Bye.